Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're taking a look at the 38th installment of what I like to call Ticked Off Thins Tuesdays, where we take a look at various responses to this question.
Fellow fat people, what's something that you do that you're pretty sure really pisses off thin people?
As per tradition, we will be deploying Punchy, the Punch Pillow. How's it going there, Punchy? Insanity in individuals is something rare, but in groups, parties, nations, and epochs, it is the rule. Oh, Punchy, what the heck? You're getting deep on us. What? The social and political commentary, Punchy. Oh my goodness, you're laying it on us. We have 5 Ticked Off Thins Clips Tuesdays. Today, I'm going to make some predictions from my bingo card, as has become tradition. I know that in bingo, you do not make predictions ahead of time. You just have a bingo card, and you mark them off as they get called, and if you get them in a row, that's a bingo, but I'm a predicting kind of fella. And I would like you to be a predicting kind of person with me. So, what are your predictions? We got 5. I'm going to go with exists, going on dates, intimate relations. Why does that make me giggle, dude? I'm such a child. I don't know. You just word it like that. Like, I don't know, man. I wear revealing clothes. You know we're going to get one of those, dude. Not wanting to lose weight. Okay. Today, I did not just randomly choose 5. I actually used the whole brainstem a little bit right there. But anyway, so, yeah, I got exists, not wanting to lose weight, I wear revealing clothes, going on dates, and intimate relations. I'll take intimate relations for 500, Alex. Aren't Punchy's quotes getting confusing? They range from dark to existentialism to just plain confusing. Punchalophagus. I think we might be reaching the end of this series because I had to scroll for several pages before I found some videos. I bet Professor Brain Fever is breathing a sigh of relief right now. He's like, yeah, please stop featuring me in your stupid videos. Come on, Professor Brain Fever. Professor Brain Fever, don't you love watching my videos? Don't you guys like to see what my face has to do to make that voice? Because normally, when I do my impersonation of him, it shows him on the screen. This is what my face looks like. Fellow fat people, what's something that you do that you're pretty sure really pisses off fat people or thin people? Whatever the hell, dude. I can't even remember. I'm so dumb. Before we continue, please click the like button. I don't know if me asking you to do that helps, or if you will not click it out of spite. But it's worth a shot. Okay, I'm getting enraged. In order to help calm me down, I must first apply comb to mustache.
Hey, fellow fat people, what's something that you do that you're pretty sure really pisses off thin people?
Other than existing?
Other than existing. Yes, what other than existing do you do that enrages us?
Telling straight-sized thrifters that it is inappropriate for them to purchase plus-size clothing.
You tell other thrifters that it's inappropriate for them to purchase plus-size clothing? So you go around the thrift store trying to boss up on people and tell them what they can and can't buy. Yeah, that would be annoying if any of that happened. Obviously, this never happened, dude. If somebody came up to me and told me, it's not appropriate for you to buy that garment within this thrift store, my good sir, I'd be like, oh yeah, which one? Can you get a little closer there and show me an up-close view? And then when they start leaning into the rack, you just take their head and you shove it right into the freaking dresses, okay? Until the seams just rip into their face. Don't do any of the things that you hear on this channel. You pull their face out and there's just blood and buttons everywhere. Like some kind of horror movie crossed with a trip to the Michael's craft store. Oh my god.
Purely to size it down to fit a straight-sized body when they have more than enough options.
Man, you sound like a lot of fun at parties, dude. You want to come to this thing that we're having later, dude? You would really spice up the joint. Wow. That kind of sucked the life out of me, dude. You ever like deal with somebody that's such a buzzkill that like, even though what they said is really dumb, you're just like, okay, man. And then you just walk away. You're like, I don't even have time for this, dude. It's gonna be a long day, fam. All right, so exists, and then annoy people in the thrift store. I did predict exists, but I did not predict tell people what they can and can't wear inside of a thrift store. That ain't even on here. Are we going to have to amend this? Next.
Fellow fat people, what's something that you do that you're pretty sure really pisses off thin people?
I will absolutely come out of TikTok hiatus for only one video, and it will be for this one.
Oh, this is going to be good. Maybe.
First of all, we don't like being called fat people. How about atypically large or...
Bro, what? Did you just get here? Clearly this man, he just got here. We prefer to be called fat, actually, sir. Are we about to hear like a bunch of takes from somebody who's larger, who like just knows nothing about the fat acceptance movement, and we're going to hear a fresh take just from the perspective of a larger person? I think so. Okay, so now we're about to hear what it's like to be large and not to have been indoctrinated.
or even husky. Maybe
husky or atypically large. Okay, so this dude is missing the mark completely. You're not taking the power back by using those phrases, sir. We have to call ourselves fat. We've got to take the power back. Let's go.
big boned.
Big boned. Okay, yeah, dude. 1998 called, okay, and it wants its fat acceptance back because this is 2023, girlfriend. Okay, we call each other fat now.
We will eat the unhealthiest food with you, sometimes in moderation, sometimes not, but you will never be judged by us.
So if I eat a bunch of unhealthy food, people that eat unhealthy food to excess will not judge me. Well, that's convenient. Will the heroin addicts also not judge me for doing heroin? Don't call us fat. We won't judge you for eating fattening foods. First of all, what do you mean fattening foods? What? How could a food make you fat? How could the food that you put in your own mouth and masticate and digest lead to weight gain? That's crazy. Sorry, I was going a little off the rails there, dude. If you stare long enough into fat acceptance, the fat acceptance also gazes into you. Fools! Fools! Sorry.
You can have 5 tacos and we'll be like, do you want a 6? You can go get ice cream after. You can get a dessert.
Okay. This is the most bizarre one ever, but I love this man. He's like, yo, you could eat whatever you want. I ain't judging you. So this was like maybe fat acceptance 20 years ago, like when people were honest with each other or something. I don't know. Actually, I don't think this was ever fat acceptance. This is just a man being honest. He's like, yo, I ain't gonna judge you for eating all those nachos, bro. Okay, I appreciate that.
You can get nachos. You can get...
Oh, see, I'm a mind reader. I just said nachos and then he said nachos. You see, my friend?
Whatever you want. You can have as many beers as you want. You'll never hear us make a comment.
Okay. All right. I kind of wish you would, though. Like, if I am, like, eating or drinking too much and going off the rails, and my friend was like, hey, bro, could you cut that out? You're getting a little crazy there. Or if they even just called attention to it, I would thank them for that, honestly. I've told the story before about my friend Blue when he saw me putting 10 packets of sugar in my coffee, and he's like, dude, what the hell? What are you doing? And then I was like, huh, maybe Blue's right. And it completely made me start thinking about things, bro. Totally helped me. Thank you. Please call me out on my shenanigans, okay? If you see me doing something stupid, be like, hey, dude, what are you doing? Okay? Thank you. That's a sign of a good friend, dude. A good friend doesn't just let you go off the rails. They say, hey, Mark, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm bringing Mark back.
But you get one of those health kick people with you, or there's always one in a group that'll give you like how many calories are in every bite that you eat to make you feel like crap.
Is it to make you feel like crap, or is it to try to help you change your life and then eventually feel better one day?
Listen, Todd, or Karen.
Uh-oh. Karen, keep your dietary guidelines to yourself.
This bite doesn't do anything with that Costco pie I drove around for 2 hours after a crappy day at work eating by myself.
Okay, wow, man. You just said a mouthful right there. The bite of this doesn't do anything after that Costco pie that I ate driving around for 2 hours after a bad day at work. Is that what he said?
Doesn't do anything with that Costco pie I drove around for 2 hours after a crappy day at work eating by myself. Tell me how many calories is that?
So you had a bad day at work, and you coped by using food. You drove around for 2 hours eating an entire Costco pie? Not even a Costco pie. Oh my God, dude, you guys know how big those pies are, right? That is not a normal pie. That's like 4 pies, dude. It's literally like this freaking big, dude. Oh my God. Okay, so emotional eating. So you just solved your own riddle right there. You're like, I drove around for 2 hours because I had a bad day, eating an entire Costco pie. So you just solved your own problem. You use food to cope with negative emotions. You drove around in a car while eating a pie? Oh my God. The part of me that absolutely despises food on a steering wheel or a shifter knob or a remote control is very angry at that. Using food as a coping mechanism. It's not on there. Stop eating a whole Costco pie. That's for like 10 people, at least. Next.
Like fellow fat people, what's something that you do that you're pretty sure really pisses off thin people?
Thin people, specifically thin women, cannot stand when a fat woman is dating or in a relationship with a conventionally attractive fit guy or
How dare you be with a conventionally attractive or fit guy? Wait a minute. Why does fit mean conventionally attractive? To me, conventionally attractive means morbidly obese, so I don't know what you're talking about. I did not choose my man so hot. I don't even have the space to mark off for the last one where the guy was secretly eating in his car, driving around crying. I don't have driving around, crying, eating a whole Costco pie in my car on here. I'm gonna have to revise it. All right, so your man so hot, which means thin to you, apparently.
gym bro. They
Or a gym bro.
cannot fathom the idea of a guy who goes to the gym being attracted to a woman in a bigger body.
Yeah, I'm sure people noticed and cared. I'm sure that was at the top of people's priority lists of things to care about. When they get up in the morning, they're like, all right, let's see. I gotta go to work, a job that I hate so I can pay my bills and feed all these children that I hate with this wife that I can't stand. Every single moment that goes by is like an eternity in hell that never ends. Every waking moment is worse than the last. Wait, though. But there's some obese woman with a conventionally attractive man. How can this be? Suddenly, all of my personal issues moving to the background of my mind. This person is with a conventionally attractive man. That does not compute. Oh,
it makes them so mad, and I love every single second of it.
Stop loving every single second of it. Oh, I'm supposed to be mad because you got a hot man or whatever. Do pics or it didn't happen. Okay, I'll be the judge of the hot man. Okay, thank you so much. I'll be the judge of all the hot men around here. Let me get a look at him. And if he is hot, you better stay away from him, bitch. He's my man. Ho, Punchy, contain yourself. Oh my goodness. Skis back. Next.
Fellow fat people, what's something that you do that you're pretty sure really pisses off thin people?
Work in the medical field.
Out of all the freaking things you could do, work in the medical field. Just when you think you know somebody, you go and work in a medical field. I thought I knew you, dog. Punchy, can you believe this? This chick's over here working in the medical field. I know, what the heck? What are you, a nurse? How dare you? Right? What the hell? Who does that? What, are you over there saving people's lives? What the heck? Stop.
I work at a doctor's office.
It just keeps getting worse, fam. Dude, who do you think you are? Works in the medical field, works at a doctor's office. That ain't on here. It should be, though. This freaking enrages me, dude. I love this one. It says, saying someone is fat. Things that I do that piss off thin people. Saying someone is fat. If you want to submit some what I eat in a day videos for me to review for the 52nd episode, which is not this week, but next week, please have your submissions in by this Friday, the 19th. You can join the Discord server here and go to the What I Ate Today channel and at me, TheCynicalDude.
I used to be up in the front, checking patients in, getting their information, insurance, blah, blah, blah. Recently, I started doing more medical assisty type stuff. Bringing them back, working them up, waiting until the doctor comes into the room.
Okay, so now you've become the person that takes them to the back room and puts the thing on my finger and asks me a couple of general questions, and then you say, all right, the doctor will see you in a few minutes. You're that person, okay?
A few patients recognized me from the front, and I did have a comment.
Did it go like this? Whoa, 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 what are you doing back here? You're supposed to be in the front. Oh, no, actually, I graduated from the front. Now I'm in the back. This is a step up, I guess. Yeah, no, you don't. Go ahead and get right back to the front. I'm just gonna go ahead and push you right back to the front, ma'am. Don't fight. What? No, I graduated to the back. What are you doing? Stop pushing me. Stop it. Yeah, no. I'm gonna need you to go right back to the front, okay? I'm a random person. I'm gonna go ahead and do a bunch of stupid, egregious crap for no reason in public and tell people what to do, okay? You're going right back to the front. Dang it.
Get a few stairs. I'm big. I don't fit into the room as easily as the skinny other workers do.
Okay, so the room is not large enough for you? That's strange.
It's no secret. Fat's not a bad word.
According to the guy from a couple videos back, it is. That guy missed the bus on the whole fat acceptance movement, dude. He's very confused. He's like, don't call me fat. And also, we won't judge you for eating fattening foods, dude. He totally missed the bus on this whole movement.
One lady in particular recognized me and goes, "Hey, you're the fat girl that was in the front."
She said that to you. Wow, you should have said, yeah, I am the fat girl from the front. Here, why don't I come and go ahead and sit you down. Don't you ever call me fat. Okay, Grandma?
Yeah.
And that's the end of that. Okay, so she said, aren't you the fat girl from the front? That's the fat shaming story. So she was called fat. This isn't supposed to be fat shaming stories. This is supposed to be things that you do that tick off thin people. I guess you getting the job where you now work in the back ticks off thin people because that lady called you fat. I think this goes on Fat Shaming Fridays more so than it goes on today. Transitioning from front office to back office. Ah, here it is. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, that's not on there. How dare you work in the back office? Get to the front! Oh, punchy. Next.
Fellow fat people, what's something that you do that you're pretty sure really pisses off thin people?
I'm a former fat person. I used to be 340 pounds.
Oh, I actually watched this one. I remember this one. This is a little bit different. We got a little bit different one right here.
And this is going to be something that's not talked about as much, but when you cross a certain threshold of weight loss, like, I had to lose 200 pounds, when you cross a certain threshold of weight loss, all of the, people who you thought were friends with you, but who were really just using you as a point of comparison to feel better about themselves and their lives and their bodies and their weight, are going to not be happy for you. They're
How dare you? Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Okay, so now we see one from the other end here. Okay, you used to be large. Now that you've lost weight, none of your friends are happy for you. I believe Kiana Doherty recently did a video titled, "They Won't All Be Happy for You." Now we're seeing how fat people get angry at thin people when they lose the weight and no longer have you as a fat friend to compare themselves to. You know what a 250-pound person loves more than anything? It's to hang out with a 260-pound person. Because I'm not the one with the problem. They got the problem. You know what somebody with a messy house likes to do more than anything? Watch Hoarders. They got the problem, not me. Dude, if I watch 2 seconds of Hoarders, I grab the dustpan and I start going to town on this house. It ain't even dirty. As dust falls, dude. There's a lot of dust in here, though. You'll see all these dust particles. I swear, I clean around here, dude. I don't know what's with the dust. But anyway, I digress. This is an interesting one from the other side.
not going to like the positive changes, the progress that you're making. They're going to be jealous.
That's the word right there. Jealous. Let's not play games. Let's not mince words here. It is what it is. Jealousy abounds within the fat acceptance community.
Like, they wanted you to stay bigger than them. And
oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes. That's exactly what it is. The second you get a little smaller than them or you look smaller than them, all of a sudden we got a problem. You abandoned us, man. What happened, Adele? What are you doing, Rebel Wilson? How dare you?
And if you get smaller than them, oh, that's going to piss them off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I know it happened to me. Like, I lost a lot of friends.
Well, they weren't really your friends. Misery loves company to such an extent that misery will surround itself with other miserable people just so it could try to be the least miserable. It's true, man. People are terrible. It kind of makes sense though, right? If you're obese and you're hanging out with a bunch of other obese people, you're hanging out with a bunch of people that have personal issues and they're self-medicating those issues with food instead of dealing with them. It's similar to hanging out with your previous circle of drug friends. If you used to have a hard drug problem, when you get over that drug, you need to change your people, places, and things. You can't be hanging out with the same people you used to use with. The same is true of this obesity thing. I'm not saying you need to cut off all of your obese friends, but if you do decide to change your lifestyle, you can't be hanging out with and participating in the same lifestyle that made you obese to begin with. We can't be hanging out with junkies if we're in recovery, dude. Further down the line, you'll be able to hang out right next to a delicious pie or cake and not go completely crazy with it and not have two thoughts about it. But when you're first recovering or whatever and getting over your addiction, the last thing you need to do is be surrounded by people who are caught in its grips. And so we draw to a close on another Ticked Off Thins Tuesday. My rage level? I'm about a 1 out of 10. I'm feeling pretty jovial today. How about you, Punchy?
I'm a 3 out of 10. I'm more sad than anything. That guy was just driving around eating an entire Costco pie? That is sad.
Oh, Punchy, yes, that was sad. I feel bad for that guy. And I also feel bad for his toilet. Do-do-do. Sorry. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one.